Hello, and welcome back for another adventure in the cookie jar. Today we're doing the 13th recipe from the Apple Turnover Murderer. They are the sesame seed tea cookies. So these are a bit different in terms of cookies we've made. You are preheating the oven to 375. You're going to want 3 cups of all-purpose flour, 3/4 cups of white sugar, 2 teaspoons of baking powder, 1/8 teaspoon of salt, half a cup of softened butter, 2 large eggs beaten, 1/4 cup of whole milk, 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract, 1/4 cup of whole milk in a bowl. So all in total, you're going to want half a cup, 3/4 cup sesame seeds. And you're going to grease your baking trays or use parchment paper. And then it does say you can do this in a food processor or by hand. But you're going to mix the flour, the sugar, the baking powder, and the salt until it's well blended, and then cut in the butter with a pastry thing or knives or forks or whatever until it's coarse cornmeal. It does say you can do it in a food processor with a steel blade. Cut the cold butter into 8 pieces. And same thing, coarse cornmeal, dump it into a bowl with the rest by hand. And then once you have your cornmeal, you're going to mix the flour, the eggs, the milk, and the vanilla extract in the center of your flour mixture. And then you're going to divide that into 4 pieces. You're going to roll it into a log resembling a snake that's about 1/2 inch in diameter. The roll should be about 24 inches long, which is 2 feet. You're going to cut the rolls into 2-inch pieces with a sharp knife. And then you're going to put the sesame seeds in a shallow bowl. You're going to dip each cookie into the milk and then into the sesame seeds. And then you're going to put those on the greased cookie sheets. You're going to bake them off at 375 for 20 to 25 minutes. Let the cookies sit on the cookie sheet for a couple of minutes and then move them to a wire rack. You should get about 4 dozen. These cookies are light, crispy, and not too sweet. Mother loves them with strawberry ice cream, and Carrie loves them with sweetened herbal tea. So, that being said, let's get started. This is everything we're going to need for today. Into our large bowl, we have the flour, the sugar, the baking powder, and the salt. A little tower of dry ingredients. I'm going to stir those together until you can't tell them apart. Cut up our butter. We're going to call that good, mainly because I'm tired of dealing with it. So we got to make a well. And into the well, our beaten eggs, the milk, and the vanilla extract. Now that is everything with the exception of the milk we're dipping and the sesame seeds we're coating. And this should mix into a soft dough. This does not seem soft. This seems very hard. Like, I'm wondering if I should add more milk, almost. So I think I'm going to try to knead this because she is stiff. So I knead this into 4 pieces. Okay, so we need this 1/2 inch in diameter, about 24 inches long. So, huh? That is about 24 inches long. You're telling me this is going to get this? I don't know about all that. And it's sticky, but it doesn't say to flour it to roll it out. So I'm concerned about this. This is 24 inches. These are going to be some tiny little, like, bite-sized cookies, I guess. 2-inch pieces, so. So into the milk, into these sesame seeds. Let's try. I've never essentially breaded a cookie before. I feel like this is a first for me. I'm not really sure what to expect with these as far as how they're going to spread. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Yeah, I'm not quite sure what to make of these. And the fact that they take 25 minutes at 375 seems really strange to me as well. So this is what they look like on the tray. I'm just gonna cut up the other 3 and we'll see what we end up with. So there are 46, I believe, just shy of 4 dozen. I did end up running out of the white, and I wanted to see how the black one sesame seeds would do. I don't know if they're going to taste different. I guess we're going to find out. Now they're going to go in the oven for 20 minutes. This is what we pulled out of the oven. So these are the sesame seed tea cookies. And just to see if there's any difference between the white ones and the black sesame seeds. There is a little bit of a difference in taste. The black ones are more of a mild peanut flavor, and the white sesame ones are like a toasted peanut flavor. They remind me of, honestly, little balls you can get at the Chinese buffets. They're not bad. I could definitely see this go well with strawberry ice cream. They're interesting. They're not like anything I've ever really made before, personally. They're not bad. They definitely are dry. They're definitely some kind of, I need a cup of tea to go with these cookies. But overall, I'm like a 7 out of 10. Most of that's the difficulty of making them. And they were not fun to roll out. And they were definitely not fun to go. So they definitely took some time to make them, but they are definitely an interesting little cookie. So next week, we will be moving on to the peachy keen cake with the peachy keen frosting. If you are interested in seeing those, join us next week. I hope you have a good one.